Imposter syndrome is a consistent feeling of self doubt where you let your limiting beliefs take over your endeavors, your goals, and your vision. This is a constant feeling that we are not enough, even if we see successes in our plans. You may want to check on my previous quick talk, shorts, and reels on how I manage my imposter syndrome, and that is creating real and small goals. On the other hand, in addition to imposter syndrome, particularly my feeling that is consistent feeling of doubt because I am conscious that others think of me as a fraud. Every time I level up on my studying about myself, I come to this awareness that there are many things I do not know, and it is hard to pretend that I know everything, even the ones I already know about. So, for this reason, I do self reflections on what kind of mindset is leading me. Write this practice on my small goals. So, it does work for me. That all not perfect. There are always times in our lives when our limiting beliefs lead our day. Five types of imposter syndrome. The perfectionist is a type of imposter syndrome that often sets excessive goals for ourselves or to themselves. This type is so particular about how to do a specific activity or goal. And has it ever come to you that at times you have a hard time assigning your work because you feel that you are the only one who can do it well? So, do you feel that your work should be perfect? Next one is the experts. This type of imposter syndrome sees themselves that their abilities are measured by what and or how much they know or can do. So, have you ever feared being exposed as inexperienced or unknowledgeable? On the other hand, have you ever freaked out when someone says that you are perfect at something? This natural genius is a type of imposter syndrome like that of the perfectionist because they are naturally intelligent. The natural genius is used for high grades and achievement. They can handle things their way. However, this type of imposter syndrome is torn apart. They face disappointment. Thus, they will avoid new challenges because they feel guilty of not performing their best even if they did. Now, if this imposter syndrome avoids new challenges, the next one is the opposite, and that is the soloist. The soloist, this is the type of imposter syndrome who is so busy proving themselves that they are worth it. They often need to accomplish things on their own. Have you ever felt embarrassed to ask for help? That's why this type of imposter syndrome is closely related to the next one, and that is the rugged individual, or sometimes called the superhuman imposter syndrome. Individual, or sometimes called superhuman, is a type of imposter syndrome similar to the soloist. However, they often overdo things because of insecurities. This type wanted to overachieve because they wanted external validation. Yes, we all wanted to be recognized for something. We all wanted to be belong to a particular group. We really tried our best. This type of imposter syndrome is very common nowadays in social media, especially content creators like me. We are craving for likes, followers, subscribers, and we are even buying followers and sub to sub, follow to follow. We do all those things for external validation. And the sad part of it, down inside, we are not sure about ourselves. And sometimes we are actually ashamed to admit it. We have to be aware of our self-doubt, which limits us from improving and being open to learning.